Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Witch Queen, finally, Season of the Plunder intel. It's been quite the exciting day. We had a lot of new Bungie news. They debuted some of Lightfall, as well as what we should expect from this season. And, of course, I'm going to be covering a max power glitch that you can do right now. But before I get into all that information, I just want to remind everybody first to go to Ikora Array and make sure that you pick up your actual new ARC 3.0 grenades, because a lot of returning players even forget to do this, but I'm sure there's actually quite a few new players. All you have to do is go to Ikora Array. In the tower, you can buy all your ARC 3.0 grenades and then simply go to the totem right next to where she is standing and do the meditation, and you'll have them all to use. The other thing I want to remind everybody of is to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on the bell, the post notifications that's right next to the big red subscribe button, so you never miss out on a future giveaway on this channel, because I do one every 1,000 subscribers. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into a future giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, I do that on all videos, so if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, you can always go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. So as I said before, ARC 3.0 also launched today, and it's pretty exciting. There's going to be some really overpowered builds, I can tell already. I haven't really been able to dive into the build crafting too much yet, but I'm sure within the next 24 hours, a primo build will be found, and I'm going to try to bring it to you as quickly as I can. I did want to remind everybody also that today, Bungie did debut some of Lightfall, and it is now available for pre-order. And if you're not somebody who pre-orders a lot of the content, I would actually maybe suggest or think about doing this, because if you pre-order it now, you actually will get the Quicksilver Storm Exotic Scout Rifle, which would not be available other than for people who pre-order it. So if you're interested in using it, I don't think you'll get it right away. You will get it within the next 48 hours, but you will actually be able to use it so long as you pre-order Lightfall. We also got some of the new activities today. The Catch Crash, it's a little bit hard to say, is kind of a unique thing. I think it feels a little bit like Dares of Eternity, but more of a unique experience in terms of the individual. You feel like you're doing something so much as the group is doing something. So I did enjoy that. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I think the secondary activity to it is actually a little bit more interesting, the 3-man activity. It's also available through the helm. And if you're someone like me who's trying to prep as much as they can to do a day 1 raid, or if you're a solo player and you're just trying to make all the activities as easy as possible heading into the season, then maybe you're trying to find the fastest way to farm out power. Now, power is farmed through 3 different methods. 1, your gear. 2, your seasonal rank, which really just gives you materials and XP bonuses. And 3, your actual artifact power, which will give you a certain level of power on top of where your gear power is. Now, for the raid, power will be capped. I believe it'll be at 1560 for the day 1 race. But you can still obviously farm out all the XP to make sure that you have all your artifact mods unlocked, as I'm sure a lot of them are going to really come in handy for the new raid. So if you're just trying to either farm out power to get your pinnacles a little bit easier as a solo player, if you're trying to get your artifact mods unlocked, or if you're just trying to level up your season rank, the things that we're going to discuss today will come in handy. So obviously we do have the new activity, and this will give you a tier 1, a tier 2 if you do the secondary activity, and a pinnacle if you do 3. But I would actually suggest maybe holding off on the 3rd one. Don't do the pinnacle at I believe it's master or over 100k or something along those lines. I think it's master difficulty yet. Do the 3 for the tier 1, but then hold off. Try to make sure you save all your pinnacles for the end. And then if you are playing on 3 characters, I would definitely suggest going through that process on all 3 characters. But make sure you transfer over your weapons and any other things that might give you a little bit of a boost when you are doing it on secondary characters. Also, make sure that you have the XP bonus equipped for your Ghost. A lot of people forget about that. That's a plus 10 XP. And if you are somebody also who maybe doesn't have as much time to play during this week in preparation for Friday, but you are planning on playing on Friday or maybe over the weekend, just trying to get the raid done after the actual day 1 of the raid. Maybe you're going to be playing on Saturday or Sunday, and you just want to be as raid ready as possible. Obviously, tournament mode will be turned off eventually, so power will be relevant. Then the next thing is going to really help you out because you don't actually have to be playing all that much. It's not the fastest process, but it's one to use in between the time that you're playing and obviously after you've gotten all your pinnacle drops. Or if you haven't been able to get your pinnacle drops yet and you won't be able to really play that much for the next couple of days, this might be the thing to do for you. So, as I've said many times before, and this is still relevant today, if you go into the In the Deep mission on the moon, this mission is still available. It actually even survived my seasonal reset. You can do the AFK farm with Infinite Thrall. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do this actually now. With the ACD feedback fences and holding a War Mine cell, you can actually AFK this. But I would suggest that if you are doing it this way, make sure that you're in a place in the Endless Thrall world after you've scanned the lectern that doesn't have a ton of Thrall coming at you all at once. One at a time will probably be the best because you can get overloaded. You won't have as much healing done this way. Or you could just use the old-fashioned method of Sol Invictus, throw a hammer, get the flames rolling, and then just let the Thrall pack in. You'll get quite a bit of XP every single hour just by doing this, as well as having any of the bounties from, say, Banshee 44 with you. You can just go to Orbit, re-up on those through the app if you have the Destiny Companion app. And that'll give you, a good 100,000 XP, I would say, every half hour. Now you can also double up by grabbing a War Mine cell, and you'll never have to worry about dying. But I would suggest just use the Sol Invictus, throw the hammer, and let it go. And that is going to be it for all the information in today's video. Thanks so much for watching. I'm really looking forward to Friday because I'm going to do everything I can to try to farm out some solo spoils for everybody who watches because of solo spoils. I know there's a lot of people who are probably going to be after their anarchy, and the only way to get it is with Spoils of Conquest, which are only available through the raids. And if there's a new raid, that means there's a new secret chest, and it will give Spoils of Conquest out. So if you can get to it as a solo player, of course, it really helps everybody. So look out for that video. Hopefully you found this information helpful. One more interesting little thing, before I forget to mention it, that the glaive, for some reason, activates the buff from the ACD feedback fences, and you get an added buff to it. So if you have a glaive and you're just hitting the ground over and over again, it activates the ACD feedback fence buff. That'll also keep you alive and allow you to do this farm as much as you want. For the secret hashtag, you can leave in the comments section of today's video. Please leave a hashtag Season of the Plunder or a hashtag Kingsfall. Thanks so much for watching once more. I am Wilhelm Scream, and of course, we will see you in the next video.